I can't get no sleep. My mind ain't go boom.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Young Graphikz back with another video, and today we have a police body cam video, of course. Employee caught stealing thousands. Still, he think he can talk his way out. Let's get right into it, y'all. No talking, straight into it.
To jail.
Yeah.
Like jail, or like jail where you could arrest me.
Jail. What other type of jail is there?
To organize the money that I owe.
To the customers, he was just the friendly face behind the register. To his manager, a reliable employee who never showed up late. But beneath the surface was a digital con in motion. During routine transactions, he quietly scanned extra gift cards, rerouting the balances into his Cash App. By the time anyone noticed, he had already stolen thousands.
Hello. Hello.
Bro.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm Deputy Del Plato.
My name is Deborah. I'm an asset protection manager with Wallgreens.
Okay.
This is, what's your phone name? What's your last name?
Okay.
So, why don't you tell the officer what has been going on?
From like the whole.
You're employed here?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been working here?
A few months.
A few months this year or
Yes, sir.
last year?
This year, sir.
Okay. And what's your title here?
Customer
service? Okay. You're not a manager or anything?
No, sir.
Who we brought in the office for?
Are you asking me that, sir?
Yeah, tell him what
Okay. Bro, yes, bro. He trying to say, sir. He trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you already caught, bro. Just give up the act. I mean, you never know. He might got manners like that. I ain't gonna hold it against him.
So,
His hair go hard though.
Very nice.
bring up some gift cards to pay for my school and things like that. However, I did not pay for that.
However, what?
However, I did not pay for that.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't pay for the gift
So
cards.
we're looking at a theft from the business.
And they said that there's a possibility that the company will let me pay that, which I'm willing to do. And they said that there's a possibility that if you're okay with that,
Right now, is 2,100 grand enough?
I wouldn't be prosecuted if I were to be able to pay it back today on the spot.
So
And then I would be terminated.
2,100.
I couldn't negotiate it.
2,100, bro. That's like rent. That's somebody rent.
That's not really my job per se, as far as if you do this or that, charges may or may not be pressed.
At this point, he doesn't have $2,100 on him, so the company does want to proceed with prosecution.
But I'm able to.
Okay, but that's not his, now we're past that point right now. So, those are all the transactions.
So she's saying because he don't have it on the spot, on like readily in his bank account, that they passed that. But he's saying he could make a phone call and make something shake. But she passed it already.
Okay.
He rang up, and he did 2 today for a total of $400. We put it on a Cash App.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Is it still, do you still have that $400 on the Cash App? Okay. So
Okay.
the 2 that he did today.
So there were 2 today,
For $400.
and the receipts are
All the
for going
receipts
back.
are right there, and he also has the video in there. Every single one is on video as well.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
They're on right there.
We try not to take thumb drives anymore. They want to write on the Axon link.
You know, I just got an Axon link from somebody.
22.
That's how they want it now. I'm just saying that's their
Okay,
change. That's,
you know how long
we can take that, but like I said, it won't get up because the problem is
This man, look at this man, bro. He's just waiting for he needs room to speak so he could try to wiggle his way out, say what he can, like say what he could say to get out of this.
I'm just saying that's their
Okay,
change. That's,
you know how long
we can take that, but like I said,
He looking
it
around
won't
like,
get up because the
may
problem
I
is
speak?
that the
May I?
insurance
Do I touch that?
state doesn't have access to the
There's nothing that you could do to
Not at this
out
point.
of prosecution.
For what?
You're saying that there's nothing that you could do to
There's nothing we can do about that at all.
prosecution.
Are you a juvenile? How old are you?
I'm 18. 18, sir.
18. Okay, so you wouldn't
you're an
qualify
adult.
for a juvenile first offender program.
Yeah, you're an
Probably
adult.
what you're talking about. Yeah, you're looking at grand theft for the amount of about
2100.
Even if I can pay it back, I'm still.
Yeah.
So that's not our fault.
Yeah, that's
we
not
don't-
our fault.
We don't play. That's Walk. We don't negotiate with that stuff.
So is there a
They're
way,
they've obviously contacted us for a reason.
They
is there a way
said
for
yes,
Wallgreens to
prosecute.
take back?
I mean, listen, like I said, that's not up to me. That's up to Walgreens being a victim.
They looked it up and you didn't have that much on your paycheck, so they said yes, prosecute in
No.
terms.
Wait, what? She said we looked it up and you didn't have that much on your paycheck. Does Walgreens get paid every 2 weeks? Oh yeah, they get they get paid every 2 weeks. So he not gonna have that in the next paycheck for sure.
We can't do any more negotiating, okay?
No, but I'm saying even if I was able to like get the money, like if I would ask my mother or my father, even if it's not on my paycheck necessarily, if I was to get the money and pay the money back, like legally, is there a way that you could speak to them and see if they would be able to change their mind on the prosecution, not necessarily the termination, just the prosecution part? Even if I was able to pay the money like right now and not like
You couldn't leave the
drag it out.
store until it was
That's okay.
paid.
I understand that. I wouldn't want to leave.
So what
the store.
are you saying that you'd possibly be able to make a phone call to settle
Yes,
this
yes,
debt
sir.
right now?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to
Like I
say.
said, that's not
That's up to
that's
the
not
Walgreens,
up to
that's
me.
not us.
Is
You
there a way
know,
that you could
I'm gonna talk to the
please
officers and the store
negotiate
manager outside. I mean, they've already
and
taken
see if
their
I could
time
just
to
make a
come
call,
here.
not leave the store?
And they have places to be. I have places to be.
I understand.
So like if it was me in my head, I'd be like, okay, she finna, cause she was saying no, no, and now she's saying let me step out and talk. That'll give me hope. Like, all right, maybe I can just, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's saying, can I make the phone call now so it can already be in motion type shit?
Highly likely that he's gonna come up with $2,100 today.
Even if you did, no.
Even if that's what I'm saying, even if you did, I can't tell him
No,
or
we
tell
don't.
you guys, hey,
And
if you
it's-
pay this money,
This is
we won't pursue
It's
charges.
very
This
disrespectful
is
to
this
the
is a
store what
Walgreens
he did. He
thing,
said that
and it's
said
up
he
to
didn't
what
know-
if
he said he didn't know what
Walgreens
was
wants to be a
wrong.
victim.
He's
Where
He said he didn't know it was wrong. He said he didn't know it was wrong. So you tell him you getting money that easily, that fast, and you didn't think, oh, this is wrong.
Walgreens just wants to terminate and trespass an employee.
You want to trespass. We want to also make
You want to prosecute.
we want to, hey, we're not going to tolerate this. We want the other employees to know.
He lives too close to here. I would rather prosecute. He's a liar. He's like, no, just prosecute.
And you know what? When I first started talking to him, he knew what asset protection was. He knew what loss
He's done
prevention
it
was.
before.
He's probably been terminated as from a
Maybe.
previous company. Because he knew what asset protection was. He knew what shrink was.
Bro, I know what asset protection was and I haven't stolen from a company. I know what loss prevention is and I never stole from a company.
He almost described my job at the beginning. So
Okay.
just tell him, though. He keeps repeating the same thing over and over. Just tell him to shut up.
The thing is that he's, and I get it, but he's afraid that it's going to mess up his career going to school, but he should have thought about that long before he did this.
That's a fact.
And like I said, that's not my call.
Kids from the time they're in kindergarten know you don't steal. You know what I mean? From the time that they can walk, you don't steal.
Right.
Well, I didn't know that it was wrong.
So listen, regardless, knew, didn't know, can get the money, can't get the money. I just need to know the decision on whether we're prosecuting criminally or if we're documenting and trespassing from the store completely. That's something that you guys should probably have a discussion right now and then let me know. Okay?
We're gonna prosecute. Have him arrested.
I talked to Walgreens, obviously representatives.
That Walgreens shirt low key go hard, not gonna lie.
Want to pursue criminal charges. Okay. I know you're
Damn, his head dropped.
pay them back or whatever. I guess it's beyond the point to where they're willing to agree to that. So we're gonna have to go this route. So any payback would be through a restitution through the courts.
Yeah, through the court, yep.
Have you ever been arrested before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for what?
It was a drive.
A what?
Drive for drive. It was
Driving?
it was street racing, but I wasn't, so it got like dismissed.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Right now, you're not free to leave. We're doing a criminal investigation. Let me see if you'd like to provide a statement. Okay. As far as you know what occurred here.
So I'm gonna be arrested right now.
I'm not done. I have to look at one more thing, but it's a very good chance.
Also, there's still a possibility.
See, he trying to hold on to any glimmer of hope he got. Like, it's over with, buddy. You might as well just wrap that up. You might as well just nip that in the bud, right on in the bud.
I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you
It's
have to
over
follow
with.
constitutional rights. Okay. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely with those in mind. Are you choosing to speak with me about the incident?
Is that a good idea?
I can't make a recommendation. I just basically, are you willing to speak with me today about what's been going on? So, talking to them, they said that you've basically been engaged in an ongoing.
I mean, at this point, you might as well, because you ain't finna get out of this. You already told them what you did. If you would have never told them what you did in the first place, then you probably could have just not said nothing and got a lawyer. But the evidence against you is too high, too, you know what I'm saying, compelling for a lawyer to even fight against.
Course of action.
They'll get your money, but they ain't gonna win the case.
Your drawer's been coming up short, and you've been pocketing the money. So, the gift card. Okay. They said that there were some transactions today that were done, I guess.
And it's like, bro, how do you not, like, bro, you should know. Everybody should know. You're going to get caught. Just because you don't get caught the first 3 times you do it, it gives you that sense of like, okay, I can keep doing this. You keep doing it. The company is going to notice the trend. Wallgreens, the higher ups at Wallgreens, the accounting, they're going to notice a trend like, okay, so the drawer is short. Oh, the drawer is short. And after it goes on, they're going to contact the store and like, okay, hey, the drawer is short this day. And then the store is going to take that and they're going to go look at the shifts like, okay, so who's working during this time? Okay, so doom. Wow, this person works every day that the drawer is short. Let's bring them in and ask them what happened. No, not even let's bring them in and ask what happened. Let's look at the cameras on those days and they see and that's how they see. That's how you get caught, bro. It's like it might work the first 3, 4, 5 times, but bro, you're gonna get caught eventually. And the bad thing about it, once it goes on for so long, you owe so much money. Like if you got caught the first time, cool, you owe $200. You owe $300. But when you get to this point where you owe $2,100, bro, like the company not gonna look for like, oh, I'll pay you back. Like maybe if it was $100, $200, maybe, but $2,100, bro, they not gonna look for no paybacks, bro.
On your phone?
Yes, sir.
I don't know how that works. You'll have to explain it to me. But so right now, the allegations right now are grand theft. Okay, from Wallgreens. How long have you been employed here?
3 months.
2 months just this year?
Yes, sir.
How does it work with loading the gift cards?
Oh, you just type it in. And then
Okay.
Just
So describe to me what you were doing with the gift
like
cards.
the action. Of
Yeah.
it, just scan it, and then just type in the amount.
Is it like a sale? You scan it like a sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
it'll be
And
like a
then
sale.
and then you load it. You
Yeah,
load the
you
gift
just
card
type the
through the
money in.
register.
Type the money.
You just type the amount, and then you just like proceed with the transaction.
Okay. And then you complete the transaction.
Right.
And then you just
But
pocket it.
there's no like touching of like any like money. Or
No, not physical money because
Right,
it's loaded up on the gift card.
Yeah, it's taken from
And then you
it's
would keep
taken
the
straight
gift
from the
card.
drawer.
Okay, without paying the
Digitally.
money into the register.
Right.
Okay. You know that's wrong, right?
Yes, sir.
You know that's theft from a business who's already paying you a paycheck, who's trusting you
Bro.
to work for the store on their behalf, right? So that's what we're dealing with.
That's why you don't bite
They're
the hand
telling
that
me
feeds you,
this
bro.
has been an ongoing course of action since the beginning of April.
And it's
Do you know about how many times you've loaded gift card?
Not off the top of my head, sir.
Just because it's so many?
like 2 months.
Not necessarily. It's just like I just don't really like. I wasn't really thinking about it too much.
Okay. Let me ask you this real quick.
Right.
This is a statement you did with
Yes, sir. With Miss Deborah.
Miss Deborah, as far as regarding the actions that happened here. Okay. You wrote this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you swear that what you wrote in here was true?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Did she even make the call?
Call the who?
Call who?
She said she was gonna speak to.
I don't know because I wasn't with her the whole time,
Right.
but they've determined that they are going to pursue charges.
And there's still no way that I could potentially try to.
No, not right now.
Bro, you can't pay it back, bro.
To make
Yeah.
You can't pay it back, little bro.
Trust me, I asked them. I told them I need a clear answer, basically before I proceed, any further. And unfortunately, this is the decision
Can I just
that
make
they've
one more
made.
attempt?
One more
Would you
time
allow
for
that?
what?
For me, did she leave?
No, they're still here. But I understand what you're saying,
Right.
but we are beyond that.
Yeah, it's over with.
They are.
They already
beyond
made a decision, bro.
that. Okay. Asking again isn't going to do anything because we've already had that conversation and the decision has already been made. Okay. That's why, had this just been a one-time deal, and then you came back, oh my God, I'm so sorry, this is what I did.
Yeah, that's what I was
Money
saying.
back,
That's what I was saying.
No harm,
It's
no
been
foul.
going. It's up to $2,100 now.
a different scenario, and you may have just been terminated. But like I said, there are numerous transactions totaling up to $2,100.
Right.
So it basically just shows he's still doing it, he's still doing it, he's still doing it. So why is he still doing it? You know what I mean? So
Okay, so is there a way for me to make a call to organize the money that I owe?
So here's the thing. We're not going to make phone calls to make payment. Okay?
Sorry? I'm sorry.
We're not going to make phone calls to make a payment to Wallgreens for the amount. Okay? This will be restitution.
What's that?
Basically decided
through
by
the
the
court.
courts whether you have to reimburse the money or not. And that's when that would be paid back. Okay? In the meantime, I wouldn't contact them. I wouldn't.
Most likely they're going to trespass you as well.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. So most likely you're going to be trespassed. Normally how this goes is if they owe you a paycheck, it'll be sent to you in the mail.
Well, I don't even know if that, because the way she made it sound like they're probably going to take the paycheck, so.
I don't know.
It's part of their
Yeah.
financial restitution, so like.
Yeah, they
Okay.
definitely gonna take
that's
that
what you said,
paycheck.
There's not enough money
Yeah.
in the paycheck.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking they're going to take his paycheck for restitution, some of the restitution, but I think they're going to do.
So,
I don't know for sure, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
going to jail.
Yeah.
Like jail? Or like
Yeah.
hold
Do you have anything in your pockets?
like illegal?
No, like anything.
Yeah, I have my phones.
Okay, just stand up, do me a favor, just put your
Is
stuff.
there a way you could arrest me?
No, but we can try to conceal you. Okay? We can try to keep you away from customers. I'm parked on the side of the building. I'm not parked at the front. Okay? We're not going to make
We're not going to make
a big scene about
no.
this.
Is there a way I can call my mom?
Well, we can make some phone calls after this.
Yeah. We can
Okay.
make some
I don't
phone
know
calls.
the numbers off the top of my head though.
So that's fine. We'll
Which
get it.
one
We'll
I'm
get it from your.
access?
We'll get it from your phone. Okay, but I still got to write the report. Okay, we're gonna go back to the office, and then we'll wheel and deal. on
This
the
man
phone.
worried about his public image, bro. Like,
It's just like a sentence type of thing, like a jail sentence.
No, this is just for the initial charge. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you arrest me, like I'm going.
You're going to jail. You're being charged with a crime. Okay. It's a non-violent crime. It's not domestic.
he thinking he's already gonna see a judge and get a sentence, but it's not like that. It's a process first. He gotta go to the jail first to even get booked into the jail.
If you talk to your mom later, she can bail you out. You can be out today, or you could be
There's a
out
possibility
tomorrow.
I could be out today.
Yes. Yes.
Like for good.
He said for
Well,
good.
yeah. You'll
To
have to go
court,
your
bro.
court date.
Yes.
so she could bail me out, and then I would.
But you'll be obligated to go to your court date.
Processing, I'll be straight up with you. Processing will take 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. When I got arrested the first time, they put me in a holding cell.
You're gonna go the same thing.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was there for like a lot of hours, and then they allowed her to bail me out.
Yeah.
Well, like, so
We got a lawyer.
you got to realize something. Once we get to the jail, that's beyond our control. That's not our side of the business. So however long they keep you in that intake and things like that, that's on them. We can't tell you how long you're going to sit there for. There's no guarantees on that.
But there's a guarantee that I can get out today, is what you're saying. Or you can't guarantee that either.
Well, with a nonviolent crime, there should be able to put a bond on you.
What's a bond on a felony?
I think it's 3,000.
I thought it was 3,000.
3,000.
I thought it was 2.
So let's say it's 2,000 or 3,000 for the bond. You get it if they get a bondsman. You only have to pay 10%. That's $200 or $300 with a promissory that you're going to go to court and you're not going to run.
Yeah, some type of collateral.
Yeah.
Okay.
She may have to sign her car or something. I don't know.
Anybody can pay my bond?
Anybody can
Yeah.
pay. Anybody
But do
can
they
pay
have to be here to pay the bond?
No, they got to pay the jail.
They got to pay the jail.
No, I'm saying not here, but I'm saying like they have to go to the jail
Yes.
to pay the.
Yes.
Yeah.
In order for your release, they
So
got
there's no way they could like
Can they do it over the phone?
I don't know if they do it on the
phone
phone.
or.
I don't know if they do it on the phone.
No, because it's cash. They got to pay cash.
Oh, it's
They have to
cash.
pay cash.
The bondsman may go there
Yeah.
and pay it.
The bondsman might be able to wire, but your family has to pay cash.
And it has to be my family that does.
Well, anybody that's bailing you out
Yeah.
has to pay
Whoever's
cash.
there, it could be a friend.
So if I call a friend to bail me out, is there a way I could do this without
No.
my parents?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, without
Yes.
your parents.
Yes,
you make a
you're
phone call.
18.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is there a way that I could do this without my parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fucking call them.
Potentially without them even knowing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're an adult. But yes, you can contact friends, and friends can come. It doesn't matter who comes and pays cash.
The only thing is, I don't have any friends out here. They all live in like different states, like New York and Georgia.
Okay, well,
So that's why I asked you.
Well, then
if you
maybe
were
one
able
of
to-
them will have to call a bondsman on your behalf.
Right.
They can explain the charge and
well,
where
if
you're
you have a
at.
friend that wants to put up collateral.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Listen, I know you've been very respectful for trying to answer your questions.
I'm sorry for asking.
No, you're fine.
We're not, listen, we're not holding this against you. This is just something you and Wallgreens are going to have to deal with. Okay. But for the time being, I need you to take your jewelry off and put your stuff. You're going to keep your
We're
stuff,
gonna keep all
you
your
just
stuff.
can't wear it.
You can't wear it.
I have to put it into a separate property bag.
Okay.
I don't know if they want that lanyard that you have, so I'd just leave that. I mean,
You don't just leave it here.
The lanyard, yeah, we'll leave here. It's probably
part.
property of Wallgreens.
Right. Okay.
Put that on the desk behind you.
Okay. And there's no way you could arrest me outside.
No.
No, trust me, we'll just walk
I just don't
out
want
with you.
people to see me. That's the only.
Nigga, that's the least of your worries, bro. That's the least of your worries. Talking about some, I don't want people to see me. Like,
You have to empty out all your pockets.
You want to just put it right here?
Yep,
Yeah,
right,
right
there. Right on that piece of paper. Take your earrings out.
I'd
Nose
say my
ring.
ears off.
Huh?
Well, if you don't take it out, the jail's
I
gonna
have to
take
take
it
this
out.
off?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. It's not gonna close up in one day.
And my.
Well, then you may have to get it re-pierced.
Is there like
A mirror? No.
not a mirror, like somewhere I could put it? Like,
It's gonna go in a plastic
I don't
bag.
wanna
We
lose
gotta put it in
We're gonna put it in a bag. Okay. Nothing else in your pockets.
Oh no, I'm
Did
sorry.
somebody text you?
Yeah.
Who's that? Okay. Turn around. Put your hands on your back.
$2,100.
The employee was ultimately arrested and charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. He received 12 months of probation, walking away with a second chance, but not without.
Oh, wait, what? Hold on. What?
Employee was ultimately arrested and charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. He received 12 months of probation, walking away with a second chance, but not without consequences. Was justice served, or did he get off easy?
I ain't gonna cap. 12 months of probation. I mean, if he if he only got arrested one at a time, if he ain't really a troublemaker for real, then I mean, I guess he just can't get in trouble in those 12 months. But I mean, should he go to jail? I don't know. I mean, as long as he pay Wallgreens back, like $2,100 is absurd. Like I said, that's somebody's rent. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you choose to. If you don't want to, don't hit it. But if you do, hit that bit. Love y'all. We out.